Diversity benefits everyone. With no exceptions, it truly benefits everyone. The word diversity is often hailed when talking about a new golden era in a new Britain, which we are all now part of. We're always told we've always had diversity in our nation, from the earliest recorded times to the present times. And without diversity, we would not have achieved the things we did on a global scale. And without diversity, we wouldn't have the true enrichment what we see today. When I was a lad growing up, we never used or heard the word diversity. It was never part of the school curriculum. It was never used in the workplace. People were taken on through work, not through their colour, not through their religion, not through their sexuality, but through their ability. It seems now all places of work must have a diverse workforce. As we've seen in recent times, especially Black Lives Matter, the workforce of many companies now will take a disproportionate amount of non-Indigenous or non-white people onto their payroll at the detriment of the Indigenous population because of diversity. All places of work now love to promote a diverse workforce and love to hit targets, whether that's the police force, whether that's the BBC, whether that's private companies, etc. It's all about having a diverse workforce and promoting and pushing diversity. So for me personally, when I see or hear the word diversity, I look at the word, I look at the wording and see in what context it's being pushed. And most times now I see the word diversity it's like an anti-white thing, it's an anti-Indigenous sort of slogan, because where there's too much whiteness or there's too much Indigenous people working or operating or living, diversity must strike. Diversity must rear its ugly head. Diversity must be implemented at all costs. Where there's no diversity, there's no enrichment, there's no vibrancy. There's been some schools, a famous school, I think it was in Lincolnshire, was actually criticised for not having enough diversity in the classroom. So when they say not enough diversity in the classroom, what they basically mean is there's not enough non-Indigenous people in the classroom. I live in a town which is replicated throughout the UK. I live in a town which has lost its culture, which has lost its identity, and which has lost its place through diversity. Through forced diversity, I've seen my town and my people suffer. I've seen crime rates go through the roof. I've seen things I've never imagined in a million years in my lifetime happening in the town where I live. And it's not just my town where I live, it's throughout the UK and especially England, all through diversity. Yet at the same time, I am told diversity benefits everyone. I really do struggle with the concept of diversity benefits everyone.